You're watching Fox 10 Arizona Mornings.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Stephanie Peterson, who spells her name with an E. P-E-T-E-R-S-E-N, also known as Chef Tess. You spell it with an E, too? Tess?
Yeah.
Joins us today to make a freezer meal or freezer meals.
Freezer, we're going to talk about just a simple Polynesian freezer meal, but I make tons of all different kinds.
Well, tell us about the friends you brought with you today.
Oh my gosh, this is Sione Fa. You were on season 7 of The Biggest Loser.
Season 7. Blue team. What do you
Yeah, Blue. Welcome. And you guys, and this is
My
your
little sister.
Hi, little sister.
And you guys are family friends. You've known each other for a while.
For like 20 years. Oh, should I admit that? Because that means I'm old.
No, because you met in kindergarten.
Good call. So this is great. So you are obviously focusing on healthy cooking,
Yes.
Sione, because you've changed your lifestyle.
Yes, very much so.
How much weight, to review, how much weight have you lost?
I started the show at 372 pounds, and now I'm at 240.
And you're running a marathon.
And I'm running a full marathon.
That is amazing.
James.
Good for you.
Good for you.
That's incredible. Okay, so what are we making today?
So this is a Polynesian orange ginger pork. So, usually when they cook with pork, it's got a lot of fat, but this is the loin, so it's a lot leaner, a lot less calories.
You had pork
It's really fast.
night,
Yes,
at our house.
exactly.
Okay.
And so one thing I do is I'll marinate my meat overnight, and then I'll just put all the ingredients for it in like a crock pot. So
And what is that?
pretend this was a crock pot. This is orange juice concentrate and a little bit of ginger. So low-fat things that add flavor.
Now,
What do you want to hit for?
When you say you put it in your crock pot, you just leave it in there without turning it on?
No, I turn it on.
Oh, okay.
I do. That is a special gift to be able to turn on the
trick
crock pot.
of the
Ooh,
trade.
trick of the trade.
I thought you were just marinating, but you're actually cooking it.
I'm going to cook it.
Okay.
I like to have things cooked and in the freezer so it's easier to grab when you're ready to eat dinner. You
Okay.
want to eat it right then.
We got to get a crock
And
pot.
so I label,
But turn it on.
I don't
make
use
sure
it,
when you put things in the freezer, you get as much air out of the bag as possible.
Yeah.
And also make sure you use like a name brand. I don't work for Ziploc, but I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. And label it, because you can grab this out of the freezer 2 months later and go, this could be meat or it could be cake. I have no idea.
Ew.
Right?
If you're not sure, don't eat
plan
it.
your whole meal
Yeah,
around it.
Okay.
and you put the date on it as well.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's a great way to just keep portions, and especially with your, starting into whole grain, and the whole grain takes a little bit longer to cook, so it's easy to, if you put the portions already cooked in your freezer, it's really quick to heat it up.
You said you'll make a meal for like 16 and then be able to go back to it later.
Like, originally, this meal was for 16 people, the recipe I saw, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. But I broke it down because I had my family. It was just me and my husband and my little kids. And we're going to put in some coconut milk now.
Now, this is the
So
pork
this
that
is
you
the pork
marinated.
that I marinated and cooked in a crock
Let me
pot.
make you a little
and
spot for
Okay.
that.
Okay, and then this is coconut milk. You want to use the lower fat version of coconut milk, not to be confused with coconut cream, which is loaded.
What's the big difference in fat?
That's
10 grams
that's pre-biggest loser. This is post-biggest loser.
This is Sione
So
work
this
right
has
here.
this has 14 grams of fat.
14 grams.
And that has what?
4.
Wow, what a
That's
difference.
amazing.
Huge difference.
Okay.
Another thing is to add fats that are really concentrated with flavor. Like the sesame oil is smoky, so it adds a little bit of smokiness. You don't need very much, and it adds a ton of flavor. If
Flavor's
you're going to
important.
add fat, make the fat totally count.
Yeah.
And the same thing with like using rubs and things like that, where it just adds the flavor to the meat, and it's going to make it nice.
Now,
Okay.
Sione, you're pretty handy there with the spoon. Are you
Yeah.
cooking a lot for yourself now that you're off The Biggest Loser?
Yes, you have to. I mean, they teach you how to eat out at restaurants, but it's always better to eat at home if you're eating healthy because you know what you put in it.
Yeah, you know exactly
Yeah.
what the ingredients are.
Because you can tell, someone at a restaurant, don't add this, don't add that, but you don't know.
You never know what's going on
Yeah.
back there.
We're going to add some spinach.
And I'm actually certified in spoon stirring.
Well, you are doing a fantastic job. Oh, and spinach
We're going to
is...
add some spinach, which is
Yeah.
only like 7 calories a cup. You can add spinach
You can eat
until
that all day
you
long,
die.
yeah.
Exactly. And some bell peppers.
Well,
for
now
some
see,
nice
when you
color.
add the red peppers and the spinach, look at the color.
Pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Aren't you supposed to eat
Right?
really colorful foods,
Right.
too?
Eat a rainbow. I've heard that. That's
Okay.
fantastic. And then some fresh orange slices
yeah.
right off
Oh,
my
this is
tree.
gonna be
Like,
good.
totally wonderful and fresh.
And they come sliced like
They
this.
come
off her
sliced
tree.
like that off the tree. Hello, darlings. Come to me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then some green onions.
Oh,
some of
that
that.
sounds amazing.
Stir fast or Sione.
So do you
Just that.
put this over rice or you eat it by
I put
itself?
it. Oh, depends on the mood I'm in, but usually over rice. But
You do anything.
yeah, seriously, it's really pretty low carb off the
what's
rice
that
too.
though?
It's more like this is cilantro.
Oh, cilantro.
Come on, Rick. You're from Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay, it is the non-pol.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah, we grow these in the islands. Island of Arizona.
Is this it? We're done? I mean, this is the meal?
this is the meal. You heat it up and you put it over cooked rice.
Oh,
So while
okay.
so
Now-
while the rice is cooking.
Now, the rice you're using here is not the regular white rice either, right?
No, it's brown rice.
Brown
It's
rice.
organic brown rice. You cook it for 45 minutes, and it just takes a little bit more water than regular rice. It's not rocket science. They write the directions right on the package.
Brown rice is different. It has a nice nut-like flavor.
It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of nutty.
Now, if you're going to freeze this,
yes.
and how do you know?
Okay, when it's one thing you really want to be careful with food safety when you're doing these kind of meals is take this off the burner and let it cool, and then I clear a whole shelf in my fridge, and I put the meals flat. I lay them flat.
Okay.
That gets the core temperature down really fast. It's at where it's not growing bacteria, and then when you're stacking them in your freezer, you're not stacking these big gobs of gooey organisms growing in your freezer. You don't want organisms growing in your freezer.
No, you don't want that.
That's
Are
gross.
you freezing individual portions?
It depends.
Or a dinner for 3 or 4?
If I'm doing it for just for my husband to take to work, I'll do an individual portion. If I'm doing for the whole family, I'll do like the 4 servings in one bag and just
I
stack them
see
up.
you over there, Sione. What are you throwing?
Pineapple. Yes.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
It's Polynesian. We got to put some pineapple in
If
there.
your husband takes it to work, does he take it frozen and put it in the
Let me see.
microwave?
Yes.
And then how long do you keep it in the microwave?
More red
Just
peppers.
but I write the directions right on there. I make it simple, stupid. I mean, he's not stupid, but I'm saying make the directions as simple as possible.
So you know how long
Take
to put it in the
package.
microwave?
I even have to take it out of the bag. Whatever you need to do so your kids can make the meal or your husband
I hope
or whoever.
you're watching because Rick's going to need some help.
Take it out of the bag. That's the beginning.
Get out of the
thank
bag.
you.
Well, Chef Tess, thank you so much for being here.
Happy
Pleasure
New
as
Year.
always. Sione, congratulations.
Sione.
I'll look
Appreciate it.
for you at the finish line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will
he'll
be
get there before you.
I know, I may be there several days later, but I'll find you. And
I'll
thank you
wait.
so much for
I
being
will
here.
wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care, guys. Happy New Year.